Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. There's a few trees in this town. I did actually go and spam a load of trees in the town, although I kept the poplars out of the town centre and just put a few at the front and some in front of the power station, and just put beeches and acacias and bushes around just to decorate it up a little bit. We still need to expand this town a little bit further. I want to get a gravel industry down here, and I want some more housing in around here as well. I don't know whether I'm going to flatten this out a bit more yet. Maybe, I'm not sure, because as it stands we probably can get road connections down here. We've managed to get one down there and that's a bit lower, so it should be fine. I don't really want to put houses, flats down here, because it probably won't be in walking distance. Well, definitely won't be in walking distance of the cinema. They're only just in walking distance, so anything down here wouldn't be able to reach up there, and it'd mean building more buildings. However, before I do that, there is something I need to address. I have rolled forward a couple of months, mainly because I wanted to look at the finances. I spent a month without buying anything. I didn't buy any vehicles, I haven't built anything, although, what was that? We did spend a bit on manpower for some reason, and a little bit on resources. Oh no, that's this month. Last month, yeah, no, there was nothing built last month. Sorry, I think that was for a road. I might have just finished a road off or something. However, finances are not looking good. I need to build quite a bit more, and I'm going to run out of money if I do. Some of the buildings I need to build are a couple of 100,000 each. We need a load more housing, we need more infrastructure, we need more rails. I need more of everything, but if I carry on the way I am doing, I'm going to run out of money within a couple of episodes. One of the main areas of expenditure, if we have a look at this screen here, there's a massive number there. We've spent over £1 million on steel alone, so out of the 3 million rubles that we spent, a third of it has been on steel, so that's something I need to address. We spent 235 grand on gravel, and I've not long had this built, so that's something we need to address. Electronic components I can't do anything about just yet. I can't afford to get that set up at all. Clothing is another big expenditure, but we'll get to that soon. Right now I need to tackle this. There's a couple of things I need to tackle as well. Like I said, the gravel's costing us quite a bit of money, so I need to get this gravel plant in here. Now, a gravel plant only takes 15 people, and the actual little quarries, I don't think they take... Oh, they take up to 40 workers. Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay, that's not a problem anyway, because we're going to hook them up to footpaths up here, and we'll have a load of housing up here that can service this area, and a little bit over here as well. Something else on the finances I wanted to look at. So, for the export, we've made 228 grand exporting. Power's been the main thing, 118,000 rubles on that. And coal and cement, something I've noticed as well, as the prices are dropping on the coal and the cement. They're cheaper now because we're exporting quite frequently. I did put 4 more cement carriages on there so it would fill the little station up, just for better fuel efficiency as well, so it's doing half the amount of journeys for the same amount. Hey, sorry, dogs are having a bit of a moan at one another over something. Yeah, so it can now carry 280 tons of cement, which is worth roughly about 10 grand. So every trip that does, it brings us in about 10,000, but it's dropping a little bit every time. So I can't sustain us on what we've got coming in. So I need to start by making our own steel, which will supply to this storage yard here as well. No prizes for guessing where I'm considering building, seeing as I've already levelled it out. And the reason being is so I can get a train hooked up onto here relatively easily. I've got a spare platform here, so what I was thinking of doing is, rather than having the coal coming from here, is have a little coal drop-off point, because we're going to need to bring coal down to this as well, because we're buying coal in at the moment, even though we're making it, and the steel plant needs coal and iron, so we're going to have to import iron. But for the price of steel, for the price of iron, it's 30 rubles to buy in the iron per ton, and steel we can sell it for 360. So, and you need 200 tons of iron to make 40 tons of steel. Time to do some maths. So 200 tons of iron is 6 grand, and that's to make 40 tons of steel, which is 12 grand. And that's not including the coal and electricity. So if I was paying for coal and electricity, it probably wouldn't make a great deal of profit. Also with this cement plant as well, I'm buying in the coal, so that's eating into our profits there, and the gravel. So this train's making 10 grand, but it's costing the best part of it to actually fill it up in the first place. So yeah, the main things I need to tackle. So I'm going to build a steel plant, because it's so expensive, and because we're importing it, the prices are just going to keep going up and up and up. So this price is going to just go up and up and increase. If we look at this year, if you see, it's a steady sort of increase there. Can't click on it, and no. Would have liked to have seen what it started at and what it is now, but it's definitely going up there. You can see a very slight gradual on both lines. So that is going to become a major issue, and that's going to send us bust. So yeah, ideally, obviously, I need to get to the point where I'm replacing all of these. We don't need wood in here, so I don't know why I'm buying wood in. Don't need wood till later on. Make planks instead of buying them in. That'll be relatively cheap to produce. Just I haven't really got the workforce. I need to increase the workforce up here to produce more coal. We're only maybe about 25%, even 20-25% staffed at all times. So definitely need more people up and around here. Where did I see? Was it in population statistics? No, I think it was in economy. I saw somewhere it showed you how many workers were working on your building sites. So that was another thing, immigrant invitations. I started the map off with 6,000 people on the map, and then the first building I popped down, I accidentally imported the people. So back to this year, so that one building there was 152 immigrants, and it cost me 62,000 on top of the price of the block of flats as well. So you don't want to be importing people, it's really expensive. So yeah, so try and concentrate on one thing at a time. Steel. Yes, I was saying about the workforce. My workforce is split about 50-50. Where was that? List of vehicles and buildings. No, it wasn't there. It's not in there. I can't click on those. resource status. That tells you what you've got on the map. So that 14 ton of steel we've got sitting in that construction yard costs 7 grand. Costing 7 grand to replace it every time we're using a bit, and we're going to use steel for pretty much everything. Right, population was... Can't click on any of these, no. We've only had 3 escapees all year, which is really good going for me, that actually. That's about the best I've done so far. Normally got loads. I can't remember where it is now, is there? That's... Export resources, that's not it. Somewhere it showed me where how many people were employed. I've probably gone straight past it a couple of times. It's this shows you how many workers and stuff you've got in. It wasn't that anyway. Right. So yeah, so what do we need to do? We need to build a steel plant. That's going to be the most expensive thing. I need to get the coal hooked up from here. I'm going to stop exporting it from here and I'm going to bring it down. It needs to go into there and it needs to go into the steel mill as well. There is a coal deposit here, but in order to build a coal mine and a processing plant, that's going to be 200,000 rubles if I pay for them, which is half of what money we've got left. The steel mill's 229,000 rubles. I need engine transfers, I need conveyor belts, I need quite a lot, so it's going to be pushing it really fine to get this done. There is another option. Over here there's quite a lot of oil. On the right one. So down here there's some nice big oil deposits. I think that's the closest one. Another option would be to stick an oil rig out here. I'm going to have to build a road connection somewhere over just in case it burns down. But they are only 6 grand, so 5,875. The pipeline would be quite expensive, but if I was to put an oil rig down there and an oil fuel storage here, connect it up to a unloading place, that's 20 grand, that's 15, and then we could start exporting oil. That will bring some money in. I don't know what's going to be more profitable, the steel or the oil. So what I need to do, I need to build a steel plant, I need to get it all connected up, I need to get all this connected up, I need to build a gravel industry here. Those are the most important things. I need to build more housing here, which I would like to build with a construction yard if I can. There needs to be more housing going down here. Again, I would like to do that with a construction yard, but before I set any of them off building anything else, I want to provide the steel for it. And I want to provide these with coal and gravel, because that will reduce our expenditure quite a lot. And the steel, I can export steel. We're already exporting cement. Once we've got the gravel coming into these, the bitumen in that one. Thinking concrete as well. I was wondering, can we transfer concrete by train? I don't know if we can. Any of these carry concrete? Well, there, so I can read it. No. No. Oh, so it'd have to be by truck. We've got the cement one. They can only carry cement, not concrete. I don't think it'd be worth trucking it out. Concrete mixer. That can carry 12 tons. I don't think it goes for a lot anyway. Current price on the global market, please. Concrete. So 12 rubles a ton, so it's only 150 rubles a delivery. It's not worth it. Take the trucks ages to pay themselves back. That's what I've got to think of at the moment, is how much is it going to cost and how long is it going to be before we recoup that value. And I think steel is probably the one that's going to recoup its value the quickest, although it's going to be the most expensive to set up because I need to get everything connected up. I'm going to take a quick break and then we're going to jump into it. I'll be back in a second. Right, sorry about that. I hadn't I meant to set my timer so I know how long I've been recording for. There is a timer on the recording, but because I stop it every now and again, there isn't a pause function on the recording. Because I stop it every now and again, I don't always know how long I've been recording for. Right, steel mill. It's a whopper. It's huge. Right, so the inputs are on the right hand side there at the top. We've got to input electricity as well. We've got train lines, we've got connections to storage facilities. I am going to want what am I going to want? I'm going to want an open storage that can carry 870 tons of steel. So I'm going to want this over here so that I can connect it up to the train line, and then we can have a train just sitting in there waiting till it's full and going out. That leaves that platform so we can put a coal storage here and ship out the excess coal via train as well. If there is any. I don't think there is going to be any. Not from one mine anyway. We might have to hook up a few more mines yet. Right, so alongside that I want a roads. I want a road cargo station so that if we've got multiple trucks coming in, they're not just going to be sitting and blocking the blocking the storage yard. Let's have a think about this. This needs to be down this end, and this is where they're going to pick the steel up from and take it up to there. So that needs to connect up to a medium open storage, which will be going around that way, so that's nice and easy. I think if I put them in first, then we can see where the factory's going. So let's turn that off and we'll just blueprint it to start with. How close do I want this to the train station? To the train tracks. I'm going to want the junction a little bit further up here, so I don't want the junction coming right up to this point. Maybe we'll go make that path longer. Now the road. I'm not going to be able to get the road unless I do a little bridge, so this is going to have to be on the right hand side so that I can get the road out. Get rid of that. Road station please. Road cargo station. Right, so if I was to put that in, let's get the grid on. Nope, that's the wrong button. Oh, cargo station. I need that. Right, so let's have. I'm thinking, and I'm thinking. Right, that takes up 4 squares. Right, okay, so let's get this in. Right, so we need to leave 4 squares. We need to leave a bit of room to get a road, and we need to leave enough room so that the connection will work. Oh, really? I could do with this out here. Maybe if we put it sideways on and run the train in that way. That's actually a better idea. Cargo. So if we put the road station at the back end there, yeah, definitely. Right. How long have we been going? About 20 minutes. I haven't even put a building down yet. Right, let's. I'm gonna have to leave room for get the train tracks out. Luckily, we can cross the train tracks with the road, so that's not an issue. What about there? Let's see if we can. I'm not going to place them. Just thinking. Not like that. Can I join that on somehow? It'll let me do there. Doubt it's going to let me do this side as well. Not unless I go a bit further. It doesn't actually need connecting out that way. Because we can send it to the other end first and then have it come back. Leave that there for now. Get a road cargo station in car. That box is in my way. I want to line it up with that road. Connect up, yep. Lovely. Right. You haven't thought this through at all, have you? How am I going to get the steel in there now? That's why I needed it that way. Oh, you plonker. Good job I haven't paid for anything yet. I need a steel connection to that road storage. To that storage. I don't want to. I could just run a little truck back and forward, but that'd be incredibly inefficient. And it'd probably take a couple of trucks to keep up with a steel mill. I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Bulldoze. Get rid of all this, please. Do that with a track thing. Right. Let's think about this again now. Right. I've got to set it up this way round. Right, so problem is that conveyor connection on that side he's going to cut right across where I want the road to go. This is pushing my power plant further and further back the more further away I go. Let's oh, committed. I didn't actually mean to click that then, but that seems as good a place as any. Right, we can get this on here, all right. Let me, yeah. I can join that up on there. Oh, because it's going uphill. Right, let's not worry about that. Road cargo station, that's what we want. Excuse me. We can put this... So if we put this here somewhere, and then I can run the road out and around that way. Further back. Wondering if that's too far for that. It's a bit straight, so at least it gives it a fighting chance. Straight on that, straight on the grid there. Leave a bit of room for the road. Try putting the road in first. I'm just going to put a dirt track in. I was going to upgrade it a bit later. Oh. Let's take that. Title, see if that'll connect up. Won't connect up with the road coming out of there. Maybe if I move this a little bit further up. Maybe if I was to put it at a slight angle. I don't really like doing them at angles like that, but no, it's not going to let me connect. Let me connect that up now, but can I get a road out? Oh, now you'd let me get a road out. Apologies for my lack of ability right now. Right, let's go there and let's see. Put this one in first this time. Now, can I get a road out? Yes, why wouldn't you just... Oh. Game can be annoying. Very annoying at times. Try and get that road straight coming out of there now. Right, I'll go and upgrade them roads later. Okay. That one. I have to level a bit of the land out. Buy me a bit more room. Take that out further. This is, I like the fact that you can build out into the water. Now then. Looking at the inputs at the same time, because I'm probably going to have to bulldoze a bit more land out of there. So I can get the conveyor belts in. Just wondering if this is going to connect up. try there. Oh yeah, nice. Lovely. Right, so what next? Right, we need conveyor inputs, we need coal and gravel. We need a road coming off here. Apologies for my dog in the background. Build a gravel road for now. Pop that in. Probably connect this up to there, maybe in a bit. Set that end bit off and do it. And then we can get housing in here. Once we've got the gravel and stuff in. Right. Also got to get power into there as well. I want to be able to go ahead and build this. I think that'll do. I think that's... I'm nervous about building it because of the amount of money it's going to cost. Pay for it in dollars. Yeah. Right, let's get it bought. Pay for everything out of dollars. These. Watch the dollars go rapidly down. I could have partially built that with, like, if I'd set the gravel up and then brought all the gravel over, it would have saved me a bit of money, but it would have taken quite a lot of time, and the amount of money I'm losing. I don't know if I showed you that bit, the finances. Bought an export last month. Yeah, so without spending anything, I was 11 grand down. Without building anything. It's going to take quite a while to build. Need to get it built in though. Spread these to gravel roads. Build from dollars on. Fine. Built. So now we can have 4 trucks coming in at any one time should we need to. Any building projects down here, and I'll set the construction yard to pick the steel up from here, and then when we go and build projects further down, I'll set it. I'll have a truck running and dropping it off up here instead, just to save on a bit of fuel. Well, save on a bit of time more than anything. Come on, please, get it built. I want to get the rest of the stuff in. Those dollars. And the rubles. Oh yeah, fine. Hang on, the ruble shouldn't be going down that fast. Oh yeah, I'm buying stuff in. That's why. Shouldn't be buying that much in. Right, this month economy, we're importing. What we imported? Gravel. We spent 5 grand on gravel this month. That's for the cement factory, that's why. Ah, yeah, because I'm constantly producing cement. It's going. I've got like about 8 or 10 trucks on there going back and forward. That train's on his way. Oh, he's got just over 9,000. He was sort of 10,500 when I started. That is definitely going down, so that's going to recuperate some of that cost anyway. Let's get rid of that. A bit more land. Definitely going to need more room out here. Get everything coming in and be able to get the road connection in as well. Oh, the road connection's there. What other connections do we need on this? Power. You just need iron and coal. Thinking about that connection there, if I could do anything with it, but I don't think I can. Conveyor, so we're going to need a couple of conveyor engine transfers in here. Just thinking where the because they're going to need a road connection as well. These are. I need to get power in and around. Would be better off doing this one close in and do this one a little bit further out. Just wondering if I'm going to be able to cross over them. Don't want to have to angle them. Might have to angle them like that, I think. We're still on planning mode, yes. See if this. I know these will connect up, but no, I'm not going to be able to get the road out of there. Not unless I was to put another one in. Like here. No way. No way, Jose. Let's just get rid of them. Think about this properly. I'm just going to have a think about this for a second. I'm just going to pause. Right. Sorry, I just had to have a moment to think about that then. Right. Just see if I can get a bit of dirt road out here, please. Yeah, that'll do. That one. Maybe to that one. Yeah, so if I put this a little bit further out this way, then we could get put another engine transfer up here. I can get the road out. Get the road out underneath there as well. Thing is, it's taking up. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I don't really want the conveyors going right through the middle of town. Just take them out this way. I'm gonna need 2 lots of conveyor belts, you see. I'm gonna have to take them this way. Choice in the matter. Try and get down here as close to the road. Don't think I'm going to get one through in the middle there. Let's do this up. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, surprise, surprise. Right, so how many gaps are there? They're 2 blocks away from the road each, right, okay. That is our measuring stick. It's a pity I can't transfer both along the same... Can you? Let's go on. Now there's something. Can you transfer both? So if I was to say have an aggregate storage, because they will store coal and gravel. Wondering if I could. They've got 2 inputs as well. An aggregate storage will only store 1 item, 1 product. No. No, that's not going to work. Now I need 2 lots. Damn it. I didn't want to have these all up. I didn't want to have these coming through the middle of town like this, but I've got no choice. And I'm going to need to leave room to get a little road out of there if I can. That's far enough. Oh yeah, we can. So let's stick onto this line. This will be ugly. Roundabout there. The connection. Oh. A bit weird. Right. Thought it was giving me a red then. Okay, so we need gravel and coal. Coal's going to have to come from down here anyway. Now then, actually, this is a point. Let's bulldoze this area. Can hook up a coal storage here. That squeaked out as tight as we can along there. We'll get aggregate storage there. It's a small one I'd do, I think. Oh, no, they go out by conveyor belt. We need aggregate loading. It's getting complicated. Train aggregate loading, I bet that's got its own platform. Look at the size of that thing. That's not what I wanted. Oh. My idea for shipping the coal out via this way is not viable. That's the loading, that's the unloading. Oh yeah, no. That's not gonna work. Right, so the coal's also gonna have to come to here. Oh, how much are these gonna come? 7 grand each. So I've already got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's already 63 grand there. Do you need gravel? Ah, you blogger, you don't need gravel. I don't need the second one, thank God for that. Right. Worrying over nothing here. Let's get rid of them. Let's turn the bulldozer off before I accidentally delete something. Alright, so this just needs coal then. It needs to come from down here. I don't know what's going to be cheaper, whether it's going to be out. Say probably another 10 of them. Probably looking at about another 100 grand for the coal line to come from here. And if I'm to put a coal train on there, yeah, that's not going to make any money. Right, okay. Get this road built in here. Just putting gravel roads in at the moment because they're the cheapest. I know I could put dirt roads in, but probably going to want some trucks and things coming down here at some point. Alright, so we need electricity. No, it's high volt. Now we've got a high voltage connection here, so I've put switch in. Now I'm going to get a road to that. Do I want these cables? Yeah, because I'm going to run the cables down along there so I can connect up to the NATO and export that way. Yeah, the cheapest way for me to connect this up is around this way. This costs a lot of steel as well. Let's get that in. Auto bill from dollars. To get a road underneath down. Gonna get up. Cancel this bit. Right. Get that built. We're cutting it fine with the money. Really cutting it fine with the money. Look at that. Look. Need a bit of road there. I need to get all these connected up just in case we have a fire anywhere and it just breaks production. I'll have to spend another 100 grand on a train as well. This is getting really tight. Right, let me plan the next stage. Let me just pause for a second. Right, okay. Just looking at this here, I'm just wondering if I'm going to be able to get a connection across there. Because this is on a hill. I want footpaths, I want conveyor belts, please. Don't auto build anything at the moment. Right, we're on that line there, so there. Are you going to let me connect right up? Oh. Perfect. Oh, not really perfect, it's ugly as hell, but massive conveyor going across town. Right, thinking now, we need... wondering if I've left enough room there to get another conveyor in over here. There's the power cable there. What line are we on this one? About there, let's see if that'll connect up. Oh, there's power lines in the way. That. I need just bulldoze the power lines, it'll be easier. Two lots there, that's why. Right, let's back up. Can I get the power lines back in? Never only these ones. Connect two different types of power. That's these ones. Right, go to there. There we go. Right, let's get them built. Paid for them with rubles, never mind. Okay, so we need to get that from up here to here. Not going to connect up the hill in the way, it's too far anyway. Probably going to have to bulldoze that section of power cable as well. Get rid of that wire from there. I thought I was going to say too long then. So, no, buy from dollars, please. Are you connected up? Yeah. You know, I'm probably going to go back and... oh, I've just built that from dollars. Never mind, we're going to need it anyway. Right, so we've got the coal connected up to there. At least we will have once we've got it built. I don't know how far these conveyors will actually go. I'll probably move that. Sorry about the camera movements, it's because we're right near the border. I'm finding it hard to and it's because I've got the build window open. You've got to press control to zoom in. And now I'm pressing M and N to rotate, the wrong game. That's the wrong way around, it's that way around we need. This is in my way. Build it there like. And then we can pop another one. Say out here. so I'm going to want to come down this section. I'm probably going to delete that road. Say about there. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough money for this, you know. I've got the steel mill built anyway, so that's the main cost. Just getting the stuff in here, really. Those are all getting built. Right, I want to try and avoid this area because that's going to be my gravel quarry. Let's get Bayer along here. Flatten it out a bit. I need to leave enough room to get a bit of a road round. Now let's see how far one of these will go. Might be a bit too far. Too long. Try it. Done it. Just get rid of that. Now then. And we're going to squeak this down there. That needs to be 2 squares away from the road, really. Can I squeeze this in? Just don't know if that road's going to connect there because we're right next to the building. Just move that bit of road a second. Get my road out of there as well. Let's try there. Power line in the way again. Didn't want to spend all this money on power lines. Can't build pillars due to infrastructure below. That conveyor there. Isn't all right. That's alright. I don't mind disconnecting this at the moment because we're not going to be exporting very much. Oh, it's a power cable right there. Right, this needs to be... Get rid of that bit of road. We're doing for time, we're nearly on an hour and I've not finished. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to get this finished today. I'm going to try though. Try there. Please, come on, be nice, come on. Eh. I can get a bit closer to the road. Line that one. Oh, come on. That should work. I think this one's not far enough away from the road. It's too far. Yeah, it's too close to the road. I was right the first time. Oh. Just be nice. Come on. Yay! Watch it not connect up from here now. Phew. Oh, do you know what as well? They're not going to be covered with electric, these. Let's get built from dollars. There go the dollars. Can just get this coal in here. That's going to immediately sort of bring the price of things down, and it means I can get steel on the go. Just before I do this, I need to check. Wondering if I can actually run a train line just down that one place. I can just run a train line down there if I need to do. How much is that going to cost? £10,000. Done without spending that. Right, let's get some of these built. Might as well go dollars while we've got some left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and count. 8, 9. Keeping count because £7,000 each. I've got enough to build 12. Oh, that's 11. Right, one more there, please. Right, you, Googles. Right, let's get that built. Yeah, what I haven't thought about is how much I need to get power to some of these. I don't think you produce power, do you? So you've probably got no power. Oh, you have got power. You've got power, that's fine. This one's definitely got it. These have got it. This one probably hasn't. Need some power down here. Don't have to build another transformer. Powered. We're powered from there. If I put a power line, cheapy one. I need something to cover these. There. Choose these ones. Have I got a connection on this side? I have, but it's going to cost as much to build around than it is to connect. What's going on there? Oh, there's still got a bit of cable on the end. There we go. Right, so if we connect that one up to there, then we can bring this. Stop. That. Hang on, is that power running down? No, them are street lights. Get this coming across the road here somewhere. Yeah, actually, if we take it down and across here. I just don't want it going through anywhere where I'm going to build any houses or buildings or anything. Right, let's get that hooked up. Get you on, you're on the go. Now then. Producing coal ore. 42 tons. Now, have I done too much of this now? Oh wait, I bet some of these are not covered with electric. Right, these are. These are. One of these is not got electric. I have a suspicion it's this one. Yeah, because there's a little substation there which will cover these. Right, so we're going to need electric down here anyway because we need for the gravel industry. Where can we get electric from? Right here. It's a power station. Get a substation down here. Let's zoomed in a little bit. Around that way. That'll do right there. I'll use these ones. It's proper wonky. I'll use these ones because we're probably going to need quite a bit of power to get the gravel and the quarries up and running. Now, let's turn that wireframe off. I see coal. I saw coal. Just before we completely run out of money, let's have a look down here. No workers. No coal. Right, you stop buying in coal. Let's have a quick look, see if anything's coming down here. I don't know whether this is too far, you know. I did see it did flash. He's storing tons up there now. Right, while we're up here, let's go and sell these trucks. We don't need them anymore. Should have probably gone in and sold the coal off before I sold the trucks. Is this going to work? I don't know. I did see coal flicker when I started it. Sorry for the camera. The engine's currently not operating. The destination is full or does not require resources right now. It's not full. Cement plant is without a power supply. Have I severed? Why have you got no power supply now? Building is without power supply. I've severed this building here. Right, where are you? Something's not connected up. At this end. That end's connected. just wondering if it's this here. Set this back a little bit. I didn't check. Is this connected up? Yeah, I've severed the other. It's the. It's these up here that I've severed. I completely forgot about. Right, can you get on there? No, I did see a green there. There. Right. This needs connecting up to there. Play. Right. Now go and put that connection back in that you just broke, because yeah. Operating. Let's go! I saw gold, yay! Finally we've got coal coming in. Now we've got coal coming in here, excellent. Right, so let's get some iron purchased. Probably 12 ton of iron, that's going to cost us a few quid. Just before we run out of money, let's get a train bought. Let's go one of these ones. Cargo wagon, carry steel. Flat car, I presume. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. You there. Go here. Load up steel. Wait until loaded. And then go and sell it for me, please. Right, so is there anything in here yet? No. Right, so just want 100% steel in here. There's no workers here. Right. Oh. I've got it set up. We're nearly at an hour, and yeah, this train's on its way. I need to set up. In fact, just before I finish, let's go buy a little trucky wookie or two. No, just one will do. 12 ton, 13 ton, 70. Is that 62 or 82? I can't tell. I think it's 62. Right, let's go with you. You're gonna go to here. Wait until loaded with steel. Take it up here. Drop it off. Then we're gonna stop buying steel from here. I think we'll get the bricks set up next, but I need to start getting some money in, so I need to build some houses. Need a road. I need to get these connected up as well. I can leave them for now. I don't think they're going to burn down just yet. He says, touch wood. I'm going to need to get them hooked up onto roads pretty soon, but I might go and do that in between the episodes. I'll go and put a dirt road and then just get a few connections here and there, so that if anything does happen, the fire engines can get down there. For now, I just want to lay in some more housing. I think if I a foot connection there somewhere. Oh, there's two there actually. Yeah, if I lay a road down, we can build some houses on either side. I might as well buy it. Show me the grid, please. So, sure, building straight. Come as far as I can go. That's 18 grand for that bit of road there. To get that built. I'm going to build some houses, but I'm actually going to set my construction crew onto building them. Can we squeeze this in here? We can. Let's get him. It's not auto build. Let's make sure we're inviting people in. I want it as far away, I want it as far back from the road as possible, so get a footpath across if I can. Just gonna say, can I get one in there? Maybe run the road round the back with a bus station connection. Get that road out first. Yeah, no, I didn't think it would. Can we get some of these flats in here? We can. Right. Oh, let's get it there. I want to leave room for that footpath there. Make sure these are on the straight. Room for a footpath connection here somewhere. Rather close to the road there. Let's get them two built. 6 grand each. That hopefully should give us some workers down here once you put the footpaths in. But excuse me, building in the way. Okay. I haven't built the roads. Roads built. Somebody gonna come and work in the factory, please? You factory, you are factory workers. Right. That's about as far as I dare push it. Let's see what happens to the money now, because that's going to drop rapidly while we're buying in iron. How are we doing? Right, so we've got a grand total of about 70, nearly 100 rubles worth. It's only got 0 point some tons. We've only got a few people working there at the moment, and we need 500 people. Holy. Right, so that's going to mean more housing around here and another town centre probably to feed this. We'll probably have to put a bus stop in the middle and bring passengers in via bus as well. And it does mean a lot of housing around here, so we've still got all this room around here anyway. But I'm going to pause it because we need to get the gravel set up, and I've only got 300 grand left. How am I going to go bankrupt in the next episode? Oh, you'll have to come back and find out. Alright, thanks everybody again for watching. Oh, I've gone on well over an hour actually. Never mind. Thanks everybody again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you really soon for another one. Bye.